what's black, white, and has blood all over it? No, this isn't a joke. I'm being serious. This is Wolverine, black, white, and blood. This is your advanced look at this book. So, let's take a look together. And welcome back, everybody. Before getting started, a huge thank you to David Gabriel and the folks at Marvel for sending us an advanced copy of this gallery edition. This gallery edition is due out in the direct market on August 4th, and then a couple of weeks later in the book market. So this is a gallery edition. The very first thing I want to do is compare it to the size of a trade paperback. So here we have the Epic Collection, The Captain, and you can see how much bigger and longer it is. And now to the size of an oversized hardcover. So this is the size as tall as an omnibus. Obviously they're not as wide, but you can see how much taller and longer this is than your oversized hardcover. So it's a big book. So this is a soft cover, even though this is a lot harder than what your normal soft covers feel like. So the blood is a little bit glossier than the picture of Wolverine. I'm not sure if you can tell. I'm trying to shine it there on a light. But you do have Wolverine here with all this blood. I like that design. It's very simple but very cool. Then here is your spine. Wolverine, black, white, and blood. There's Wolverine down there. Marvel logo up at the top. And then the back here with another image. The book retails for $29.99. Let's get this open and take a look inside and see what this is about. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this opened. We have some black bookend pages. And here we have an image. I believe that's Greg Land of Wolverine fighting Sabretooth. And here are your credits, all the people that wrote and drew this. And of course, the color artist, because you still need colors in here. Believe it or not, because just because it's black and white and red, we still need different tones in there. And what is this about? What exactly is happening? We have this picture here from Adam Kubert. Well, this is a really interesting collection. So this all takes place in the different times of Wolverine's past life. Whether he was part of the Weapon X project, whether he was living in Madripoor when he was going as Patch, whether this was during the golden brown colors of his costume, or the classic costume, or whether he was hanging out in X-Force. Despite of when it took place, it all features the same style of artwork, where the reds are the only color being used. So it's an artsy way of doing it. We've seen this before in films like Schindler's List, or films like Human Centipede 2. I can't believe, sorry about that, yep. But those are the first two that came to mind, I'm sorry, where they used just one color in the film. But this is the type of artwork to expect in here with the different tones. And there's different artists, different writers that work on the book. This is the Greg Land story, or the artwork by Greg Land. And of course the art is oversized. So it's interesting to see Greg Land's art in black and white, not colored, of course, well, with the exception of the red. I don't want to spoil that, but then you have this is Salvador La Roca. Salvador La Roca's art has changed over the years, and this is what I meant by when he was going as Patch during his Madripoor years. But what I was saying is Salvador La Roca's artwork has changed over the. It's become a lot more realistic, and probably due to the fact that he's using a light box sometimes, but I don't know, his art is still good. I kind of miss the days of Extreme X-Men when it was just pencils and no inks. And so the colors were on top of the pencils. But let's keep going, showcasing some more. This one here, I think, is written by Donny Cates. Yeah. So this one is written by Donny Cates, and you have artwork here from Chris Bacalo. So just kind of give you a glance of what this looks like. I think some artwork works in this way, in this black and white, and more so than others. And I'm a big Chris Bacalo fan, but his style can be a little confusing, can be a little hard to follow from time to time. And I think that's when colors really help out, so you can tell the difference between characters. In this, well, you can tell that it is the Juggernaut. It can get a little complicated, and you can get a little lost in that art. The book, by the way, has 136 pages. I didn't mention that, and retails for $29.99. Oh, crap, that's awesome. So there is a parental advisory on this book because of the brutality and the violence that's in it. So I do want to give people a heads up on that. Man, that is awesome. Of course he's got a healing factor, you know. You're talking about a guy that heals, but it still hurts. So it's not just blood, as you can probably tell. Sometimes it's the shading if Wolverine is in a dark place. Or sometimes it's a redhead, like this crazy picture of Arcade. Now, these stories originally came out in 4 different issues. So all 4 issues of Wolverine, Black, White, and Red, are all collected in this gallery edition. It's just in oversized format and just beautiful artwork, and all ranging in different times of his life, whether, like I said, he was Weapon X, whether he was Patch, whether he was Logan. The only one I didn't really see in here, not that this is a spoiler where he's wearing this black outfit from his new X-Men days, was the James Howlett days, for anybody that has read Wolverine Origin. So that's about the only one that I didn't see in here, or that particular time period. Also, no variants of Wolverine either. Sadly, no Albert or LCD. But we do get some Reavers. So now let's talk about the covers. So the covers are collected in here. They have a frame around them. And you also have some of the variants on the opposite side of the main cover. And here's another story. But let's look in the back here for some extras. Okay, this story is freaking badass though. Wolverine, dinosaur, gets eaten by a dinosaur. You can only imagine where this goes. Freaking brutal and so awesome. But I'm not going to show that. Instead, I'm going to show the variant covers. Go. So these are some of the variants that are collected back here, as well as some of the art process. And this is from Adam Kubert, who did the very first story with Jerry Duggan. Again, the book has 136 pages. As far as the binding, it's the similar binding that other gallery editions have. Believe it or not, it's all sewn binding, and it's all going into that inner spine right there. But the book folds over really nice, whether you're looking at artwork in the very front or artwork towards the back of the book. But that, as they say, is that. If you're interested in purchasing this book, don't forget to check out our sponsor. This episode is sponsored by CheapGraphicNovels.com, your online home for brand new graphic novels and collected editions up to 50% off cover price. They pride themselves on packaging your books so they arrive safely in an excellent condition, as well as prompt and helpful service. Check out the bargain deals for up to 90% off cover price. CGN is excited to announce that they are now taking pre-orders. They're making it easier for you to ensure that you don't miss out on the hottest releases. CGN is currently running a special promotion for your Minties. If you're a first-time customer, let them know that you were referred by Near Mint Condition at the checkout, and you'll receive a credit for free shipping on your next order. This promotion is valid for U.S. customers only. Cheap Graphic Novels, your source for the hottest books with the kind of deep discount and quality shipping and customer service that will keep you coming back for more. And that was the content, the page count, and the build of this gallery edition. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any more questions, if you're picking this up, if you've never read any of this, what you think about the artwork, what you think about the idea of having something black and white and something artsy like just the red being the colors. Again, this was the Uncanny Omar. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Ring that bell for notifications to let you know when our videos are going live. We are on Spreadshop and on Patreon. Amazing ways to support the channel if you can do so. Tune back in later on today when I look at the rest of the trade paperbacks coming out this week from Marvel Comics. Again, Uncanny Omar signing off. Everyone stay healthy, stay safe, and much love.